Once upon a time, in a lush green forest, lived an ant named Andy. He was a hard-working ant, always busy with his daily tasks. He lived in a big colony with many other ants, and they worked together to gather food and build their home. One day, while Andy was busy carrying a piece of food back to the colony, he stumbled upon a lion who was lying under a tree. The lion was in great pain, and Andy could see that he was wounded badly. The ant felt sorry for the lion and decided to help him. He crawled up to the lion's ear and asked if there was anything he could do to help him. The lion was surprised that an ant would offer to help him, but he was grateful for the kind gesture. The ant quickly scurried off to the colony and rallied his fellow ants. Together, they gathered some leaves and twigs to make a makeshift stretcher, and they carried the lion back to their colony. The ants worked tirelessly to heal the lion's wounds, using their knowledge of herbs and natural remedies. They tended to his wounds day and night until the lion was finally well enough to stand on his own. The lion was amazed at the kindness of the ants, and he knew that he had to repay them for their kindness. He asked the ants if there was anything he could do to help them in return. The ants didn't want anything in return, but the lion insisted. He knew that he had to do something to show his gratitude. So he decided to use his strength and power to protect the ants from their enemies. As the days went by, the lion and the ants became great friends. The lion would often come to visit the ants in their colony, and they would all gather around him and listen to his stories of the forest. One day, a group of hunters entered the forest. They were looking for animals to hunt, and they had their sights set on the lion. The ants overheard their plans and knew that they had to warn their friend. The ants quickly organized themselves and ran to the lion's den. They informed the lion about the hunters and urged him to leave the forest and find a safer place to live. The lion was grateful for their concern, but he didn't want to leave his friends behind. He decided that he would face the hunters and protect the ants, even if it meant risking his own life. The next day, the hunters entered the forest with their guns and traps. They searched for the lion, and when they found him, they aimed their guns and prepared to shoot. But the lion was ready. He charged at the hunters, roaring fiercely and scaring them away. The hunters fled, realizing that they were no match for the powerful lion. The ants were overjoyed that their friend had saved them from danger, and they thanked him for his bravery. From that day on, the lion and the ants had an even stronger bond of friendship and loyalty. The moral of the story is that true friendship and loyalty are powerful forces that can overcome any obstacle. The ants showed their loyalty to the lion by warning him of the danger and helping him when he needed it. And the lion showed his loyalty to the ants by protecting them from harm, even when it meant putting himself in danger. In life, we all need friends who are loyal and true, who will stand by us in good times and bad. And we must also be loyal and true to our friends, showing them the same kindness, compassion, and loyalty that we hope to receive in return.